We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Ought to be a good one here between the New York Yankees and the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim. It's Angels baseball. Stepping up to the plate, Adalberto Mondesi. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
The shortstop, Adalberto Mondesi.
Line to the right side. And that'll get down for a base hit. So he goes after the first pitch, and it's early trouble here this half of the inning.
Hey guys, loud contact right out of the gate. I like where this is headed. Let's hope that this is the start of just a monster offensive output by both sides.
So, fellas, this Angels team entering play here tonight. Well, they've been on a pretty good roll of late. Winners of 7 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, this place is buzzing right now. This team won the opener of the series yesterday, and they're looking to step on this team's throat and take the first 2 games of this series.
And set up behind the dish is Eric Summersgill as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
You know what, Dan? I'm always baffled when Eric Summersgill's behind the dish because he has a tendency to favor one side of the plate.
You know, that's one of the things I think pitchers get a little bit frustrated with the E-train at times. It's like, hey, if you're going to give me that inside corner, give it to me, but don't keep moving the dish around on me all game.
Giancarlo.
Throw over to the bag, but the runner's back easily. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Pitching a little bit backwards in this situation, I'd expect a hitter to be sitting off speed.
0-1 count, and the pitch. In the dirt. And now he throws on the brakes, but he can't get back to first, and he's nailed for the second out. Big mistake there. That's on the corner to put him behind now. 1-2.
2 strikes.
And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. And that is off the wall. The relay not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Definitely tried to elevate the heater right there with 2 strikes, but caught way too much of the plate. Nice execution by the hitter.
Into the box now, Luke Voigt. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1.
Hey, I know we're only in the top of the first, but back-breaking blows are those 2-out runners in scoring position knocks, and they have a chance to capitalize right here.
Boy, Dero, you touched it on it right there. I think as a pitcher, you try to get through that first inning and not have to show all of your pitches and empty out the bucket. That 2-out double right now, he's going to have to buckle down to try to keep this game scoreless.
Below the zone, a swing and a miss.
Hey, I'd like to see a little bit more discipline in that. You get a count in your favor and he's swinging a pitch that bad? Not good.
Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. So striding in, Andrelton Simmons. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Lays off 1-0. And as the Yankees get started here tonight, guys, despite the loss last time out, they enter this one in good shape. Winners in 7 of their last 10.
Yeah, guys, dropping yesterday was a heartbreaker without question. But you know what? You find a way. You show up to the yard today, you get out of the cab, and you watch countless hours of video, and you try and formulate a game plan to get this back to 500. 1-1 to start the road trip, and you're moving in the right direction.
And the knuckle curve that time. Got him swinging, and that's the first out. Pitch on the way.
Not a lot of guys throw that knuckle curve, but some guys have a lot of success with it. Some say it has more bite than the traditional curveball, but I think it's more of a feel thing. It just works for certain pitchers, and it worked right there.
Lifted down the line in left, and that will end up a foul ball.
Going to be a long day if he executes like this, punching tickets right out of the gate.
A ball and 2 strikes now. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
Regardless of the result right here, to be down 0-2 and work it back to an even count, got to feel like it's a win for the offense. That's what you want the guys at the top of the order to do. Set the table for the monsters, 3, 4, 5. Nice piece of hitting.
He's set. Here it comes. Not his best effort that time. It's strike one.
See, guys, he is human. Occasionally an ugly swing right there. But he's having a monster season, so I'm going to give him a free pass.
Slapped hard the opposite way, but he'll barely have to move out there and right as he hauls this one in for the second out.
Batting fourth.
Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. The head-to-head with James Paxton. He's only 2 for 10. He also has 1 home run. No balls and a strike to count. Counts even to Trout, 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And he fouls this one off. Hermosillo, the runner at first with 2 gone. Breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes a ball. Hit softly on the ground to third. He's got to hurry. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Settling in now, Gary Sanchez. He'll lead it off here to begin the second.
Gary Sanchez.
Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1.
Now that's when you know it's a good pitch. He broke off a really nice breaking ball down in the zone right there. And even though this is one of the best hitters around, he waved right through it.
The 1-1 home. There's a breaking ball that misses off the plate.
Hey, after those 2 breaking balls missed, you have to be sitting on a fastball right here.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
This is where you cash your checks right here. 3-1. You're one of the best hitters in the game. You live for situations like this.
And that misses for ball 4. So it's a leadoff walk here to start the second.
Batting fifth. The second baseman.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Wanted to get the front door curveball on the inside corner there, but it backed up a little and stayed off the corner.
And he misses again, 2-0.
When hitters are able to lay off curveballs and get themselves into good counts because of it, you're in pretty big trouble as a pitcher. A lot of guys rely on their opponents offering at that pitch, even when it's not in a good location to hit.
Mike Ford waits on deck. And boy, that misses as well. It's back-to-back walks to start out the inning. Coming to the plate now, Mike Ford. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Down and away, 1 ball and no strikes.
This is one of those classic bunt situations here, but it's not a given anymore like it used to be, and that's the case even more so in the American League.
1 ball, 1 strike to count. 1-1.
Tried to work in the backdoor breaking ball there for a strikeout, but he just couldn't quite get it to come back to the corner. That's a really tough pitch to hit if you can spot it.
Full count, 3-2. Fly ball out toward left center field. On the move is Trout, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out. Digging in now for the Yankees, Miguel Andujar. It's been a really slow start to the season for him, as you can see by the April numbers on your screen. Fielded cleanly. Simmons relayed to Aguilar, the double play, and that retires the side. A couple of walks. Last half of the second set to go. And coming forward, the veteran outfielder, Justin Upton. Paxton, also known as Big Maple due to his Canadian roots. He was a 4th-round selection back in the 2010 first-year player draft.
Hey, when you come out in the middle rounds, you have to grind for everything, and that's exactly what this guy has done, and he has turned himself into a solid big league ball player.
And he's retired here, 1 away. So the base is empty here with 1 away. And up next will be the power-hitting first baseman, Big Jesus Aguilar. 1 ball, no strikes to count. A ball and a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Bottom of the second here with no score. Good breaking ball there, laid off for the second strike. The 1-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2. Line drive to left. And that's into the outfield for a one-out base hit.
Hey, sometimes you just got to tip your cap right there. You execute a nice pitch down in the zone, think you're going to get a ground ball or a swing and a miss, and you find yourself with a man on first. Got to regroup.
And that's in there, base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Batting it, the catcher.
At the plate, James McCann, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. And low, it's a ball and a strike. This is line to left. Florio is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now. That'll bring in Williams Astudillo. His average for the year sits in the 280s entering play. 1-0 the count. That evens it up 1-1. And he looks at one in there, 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
2 men are on with 2 men out. Swung on in the dirt for the 3rd strike. Sanchez gathers, and the throw to first ends the inning. Now at the plate, Estevan Florio, and he'll start out their half of the 3rd, top of the order to follow. First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. Good curveball there, gets the swing and miss. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up, ball 2.
Even though he was fooled in the box right there by that pitch, he was able to keep his hands back, not overcommit, and stay in this at-bat.
And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. And he will run this one down, moving to his right, and that's the first out of the inning. Digging in the switch hitter, Adalberto Mondesi. He singled to open up the ball game. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. And that swung on and missed on a pitch down, 1-1. And the pitch. Count is 1-2 now. And the pitch. On the ground to the right side. Scooped up. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out. Digging in for his second at-bat, Aaron Hicks. First time up, he went down looking.
Yeah, always frustrating to go down looking. Everybody does it, though. You'll have a few ABs where you get completely fooled. Look for him to be on the attack early in this at-bat.
That one's down around the knees, taken for a strike. And he misses, 2-1. A little early, and now it's even at 2-2. Now here's the pitch. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. Onto the bag with it is Aguilar, and that'll...
Welcome back. The Angels are set to hit here in the 3rd inning, and hit is something that they've done very well this season. They're currently near the top of the league in team batting average, so more often than not, they're going to give opposing pitchers a tough matchup. One player told me before the game they have a solid group of guys in this lineup, but that they also owe a lot of credit to the coaching staff for working tirelessly with them every day to get them ready and keep improving. Really seems to be a total team effort, guys.
Thank you, Heidi.
For the Angels, the shortstop.
In there at the knees as he offers a strike to the leadoff man, 0-1. right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now.
Your idea of working the count goes out the window. You're frustrated right now, down 0-2. Got to find a way to grind.
Line drive to left. Oh, and he misses it.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Roll, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
A base hit in his first trip. And this one's in the dirt. Nobody out, runner on first. Struck him out.
That was some nice execution on that pitch. Spotted it nicely down around the bottom of the zone. And when you do that, especially with 2 strikes, not a lot of guys are going to hurt you. You're going to get a lot of ground balls and swings and misses down there.
1 ball, no strikes the count. Now the 1-0. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Stanton coming on. He makes the play. Really had to hustle to get to that one. 2 gone now. So it's a runner at first with 2 gone. And that brings up Mike Trout. Paxton comes set. Here's the pitch. Bottom of inning number 3. 0-0 our score. Strike swinging. Chased a high one there.
Hey, down 0-2, he better be leery of this guy's nasty changeup. He has the ability.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. All set for the start of the 4th, and set to stand in the ultra-dangerous Giancarlo Stanton. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan?
Oh, you have to love. You know, Matt, we have so many of these games that are 12-10 and 9-8. It's nice to see a low-scoring pitcher's duel for once.
That's in there on the outer half. 1-2 now.
1-2.
Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. Here's another 1-2. This is line to left. Upton is there, and he has it for the out. Striding forward now is the DH, Luke Voigt, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1. And he misses low with it. 2-0.
This is a spot you really don't want to be in with a great hitter like that. You can't just lay one in there, but you also don't want to run the count to 3-0.
Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
You think there's any justice in the game? Watch those 2 at-bats. Both of them hit on the absolute screws. One's right at one guy, and then one's a single. Go figure.
Standing in now, Gary Sanchez. 1 ball, no strikes the count. A ball and a strike. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Didn't try and do too much. Fastball, middle cut, places it right back where it came from.
And that sends DJ LeMahieu into the box as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball. 0-1. Comes in with an average of 265. No home runs just yet. 9 driven in. Now a curveball misses inside.
I'm seeing all the signs of fatigue right now. This is when you really have to bear down mentally as a pitcher.
And this one runs a little too far in. Ball 2.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
Even count. 2 balls and 2 strikes. line, but speared on a hop. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is... Here's Justin Upton now. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
And Upton won't chase that one. It's 1-2. Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2.
2-2.
Now the pitch. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call.
From 0-2 to 3-2, what a great at-bat to start this inning off. Hey, this could be a productive inning.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first down.
He's looked great on the bump the first few innings of this game, and I think his ability to change speeds effectively has been a big reason why. That was a good change of speed for the strikeout there, and I've seen a lot of hitters look pretty off with their timing so far.
Hit hard on the ground to second. Mayhew's got it. In time to first, and there are 2 away. Into the box now, Jason Castro. 1 for 1 after a single this first time up. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Swing hard liner to left center. And Castro's got himself a base hit.
Boy, there's another opposite base hit right there, D-Row. He's turning April showers into May foulers right now.
There's no doubt about it. This guy has gotten off to a hot start, but it's his ability to use the whole field. That's what's made the difference. He's not just pull happy or trying to push everything the other way.
And the second baseman is there to make the play, and that ends. Welcome back to Anaheim as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far, and flat out he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. Despite the fact that they've yet to push a run across, the game is still tied, and the pitch count for their opposition is really getting up there. They think that making him work as hard as he has is going to pay off later in the game, and that they just need to stick to the process.
1-0.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Mike Ford is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. Now the pitch.
Ball, exit back.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
And it misses. 3-1 now. And he goes the other way as this is hit high and deep out to straightaway left. He's around first, heading for 2. And a high bounce will take it over the outfield wall, and he kicks off the inning with a ground rule double. Jose Suarez, a little 5'10" southpaw, comes in out of the bullpen to do the pitching. Here's Miguel Andujar now as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. A bouncer to the left side. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow. Now in the box, Estevan Florial. He flew out in his last at-bat. He's set, and the pitch. Good curveball there, gets the swing and miss.
This is a situation where the offensive player just needs to do his job. Take inventory, infield back, get you a ground ball somewhere in the infield, preferably off the corners, and get your team the lead.
Change up, and he ain't buying it. 1-2.
And that's his strikeout pitch right there. You know, you'll see a lot of guys swing right over the top of that one. But in this situation, he was able to hold back. That's a nice take.
And try to hold back, but he won't be able to as that's ruled a swing, and there are 2 away now. Back to the top of the order now. And striding toward the plate next will be Adalberto Mondesi. Line drive to center field. And a base hit as the run will score from third, and the Yankees score first. It's 1-0.
Boy, it's been tough to score in this one so far through the 5th inning, but that RBI base hit right there is a nice breakthrough.
Yeah, it's been a great pitcher's duel up until this point. They've been executing on the bump without question, but that RBI knock right there might set the tone for the later innings.
To the plate now, Aaron Hicks. Yes, he'll take a look at ball 1. Now a move over to first, and the runner back safely. 1 run, 6 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. He's running. A pitch out. The throw. And they'll nail him at second on a brilliant. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the Angels offense with their manager between innings. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said he's been really happy with how many balls they've hit hard and on a line. Looking at the numbers, they've had 7 total line drives. And even though some of those have resulted in outs, he says it's that kind of consistent contact that leads to W's in the standings.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Hard on the ground towards short. Mondesi picks it up. And the throw takes the first baseman right into the charging path of the base runner, but he's able to make a nice swipe tag to record the first out. Just off the outside, and it's 1-0. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but a foul ball, 1-1. 2 balls and a strike to count to Andrelton Simmons. Toward the gap in right center. This is going to be a base hit, and he may take that big turn at first. Throw into second, and he'll pull into second with 1 away. Finally, a little something for them to get excited about.
Yeah, a rally.
In now, Michael Hermosillo. As he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball, 1-0. He's 1 for 2 in this one. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. And that misses. 2-1. This one's down to third. Andujar fields it cleanly. Throw in time at first for out number 2. In now is Anthony Rendon, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. 0-1 the count. So far this season with runners in scoring position, Rendon brings a batting average just a little over the 250 mark. The set and the 1-1. A shot down the first baseline. Ready with the 1-2. A fly ball well hit after it is Hicks, and a great diving effort there, but it'll just tip off his glove, and it's a base hit. Throw to second, but he's in there as a run comes across to score on the play, tying the ball game.
The pitcher was spotting his pitches effectively until now, working the edges, painting the corners, but he left this one right over the plate, and it cost him with an RBI extra base hit right there.
2-0 now. And he has a cut at that one, but misses. 2-1.
Got to sit middle when a guy's trying to pitch around you. If he's going to give you first base, take it.
And this one is over, and he works the count back to 2-2.
Love the fact the pitcher challenged him in that spot right there. Didn't love the location. But I got to be honest with you, I think he's got him on his heels right now. Don't be shocked if he attacks the zone again.
Andujar's got it. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. At the plate, Aaron Hicks. He's set to lead us off in the 6th inning. This is line to left. Upton has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1.
Now that
Digging in once again, Giancarlo Stanton. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here. And that's by him. It's 0-1. Takes a pitch high and away for ball one. Bases are empty, one man out. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there. Now the 2-1 pitch.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
Skied into straightaway right. Right fielder is on the run. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
Now that designated hitter.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Luke Voigt is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike one. 2 out, nobody on. And boy, they're really giving him fits inside now as he can't get extended there, and it's 0-2 now. Curveball, but he can't get him to chase it 1-2.
He didn't look overly fooled right there because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch.
2 balls and 2 strikes now. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Just short, hit hard. Simmons is there. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error.
And leading off for the Angels,
Chad Green enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fastball well outside.
number 57, Chad.
Lifted in the air out to right. Stanton has a read on it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Ready now for L.A., Jesus Aguilar. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Down and away, 1 ball and no strikes. Ball 2 now.
If you've been paying attention, the guy on the mound does not want to come inside. If I'm at the plate, I'm leaning out over.
2 balls and a strike to the Angels' first baseman. He's fallen behind now, 3-1. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
Good luck with that pitch. That pitch is an absolute nightmare. Almost unhittable. Nasty downward action. High 80s velocity.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch-out. Jesus Aguilar becomes out number 2 this inning. And that's in there for strike 1. And it's fouled away. Now the 0-2 pitch.
I got the count 1-2.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2.
He went with the off-speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to give in, but you can't be too cute either.
Fouled off. 3-2. The count is full to the Angels DH.
Hey, this guy's a hard guy to put away. He's fouling off some tough pitches. 2-2 count, and he just...
And hold on now. That's a fair ball down the left field line. Should be at least a double. And he is into second with a double, his 3rd hit of the night. So some life with 2 away as he's into second with the opposite field double. And as we take a look at the Angels team leaderboard, you see there he's currently leading the ball club in that category. At the plate now, James McCann, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. 2 out here and a runner at second. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. swing and a ground ball to third. And nothing will come with a two-out double as the inning is over. All set for the start of the inning, and that'll bring in the veteran catcher, Gary Sanchez. There's a fastball missing down and away for a ball, 1-0. And that's inside and a bit low anyways. It's 2-0. Sanchez absolutely hammers left-handed pitching. There's a lot of pop in his swing for sure, but if there's one criticism of his bat, it's that he doesn't put the ball in play enough in these situations. Seems like hitters like this are more and more common these days.
Yeah, Matty, you can't fault these guys today for the swing and miss. In today's game with so many shifts, there are no hits to be had on the ground. But when this guy does connect against left-handed pitching, it is fun to watch.
Swing and a miss there as the breaking ball takes care of him for the first out. Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. Weak grounder down the line at third. Reined in. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Now batting.
Ready for another shot now. Mike Ford. A hit and 2 tries for him so far. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches, and when he's getting the ball in his zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
To 2-2 now.
The way he's been able to command his fastball those first 2 pitches, don't be shocked if he goes back in there again or goes up under his chin or nasty slider down and away. He has opened up his full arsenal.
The 2-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. One, two. Bottom of the inning now, and that.
And leading up for the Angels,
Tommy Canely gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th. First pitch coming, here it is.
Now
fastball in there for a called strike.
48. Tommy Canely.
And there's a line drive base hit to left field. So it's a good start for the Halos as their leadoff hitter reaches base.
Hey, there's a bullet off the wall. The outfielder does a really good job of getting that one in quickly, but I think they had play there at second base.
Yeah, I'm not sure what's going on there, Dan.
And he's into second safely with a stolen base. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
You have one job in this situation, especially down 0-2. You have to find a way to advance that runner to third and give your teammate a chance to drive something into the outfield. You cannot not come through in this situation.
2-2 the count. Just hung in there on that one.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there, a little bit too far out in front. Got to find a way to keep his hands back.
And there's one away. From the stretch, here's the pitch. No balls and 1 strike. 0-1 count and the pitch. Strike two swinging just out in front of the slider.
Well, this is a strikeout situation, but it's also a ground ball situation. I expect we'll see a lot of pitches down in the zone trying to prevent the hitter from getting the ball up in the air.
Coming to the plate now, Anthony Rendon. And he's got runners at the corners here with only one gone. Zach Britton takes the mound to try to get out of this mess. There are two on with only one away. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike.
Well, the Angels have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to be seen if they can get it, but now sure would be a great time.
Hard ground ball to third. Andujar brings it in. On to first. And talk about doing the job out of the bullpen. And that'll bring up Miguel Andujar. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Eighth inning underway here with a curveball that's taken for a ball, 1-0.
Really high curveball right there. Struggling with the release point. That's the key to the curveball, figuring out and finding that release point.
Taken in by Simmons. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. Digging in now, Clint Frazier will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with one gone in the inning. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1. One out, nobody on. Smoked on the ground left side. And a base hit as that's into left, and they've got themselves a base runner.
Nice execution right there. Ball was down below the knees. He stayed through it and was able to drive it for a base hit.
Into the box, Adalberto Mondesi. This will take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike one. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Oh, and this kicks right off of him. Simmons. So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and that'll bring in the switch hitter, Aaron Hicks. From the stretch. 2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. Comes set, the 0-1.
That one looked like it could easily have gone the other way. There's a big difference between 0-2 and 1-1, but now this next pitch probably becomes the biggest of the at-bat.
1-2 now. 1-2. Here it is. Lofted in the air out toward right center. On the move is Trout. He gets there to make the play, and that ends the inning. Clint Frazier will stay in the ballgame now and take over in left. Adam Ottavino is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Here's the first pitch to him. Into center field, line drive base hit.
Hey, Dan, obviously a good game plan by the offensive team. Bunch of knocks, but they can't seem to get any runs going.
Boy, I'd say as a pitcher, Dero, you're always trying to minimize the damage. Lots of traffic, but so far, very little to show for. You wonder how much longer he can keep this up.
Ball chopped foul right at home plate, and that evens the count at 1-1. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call.
This guy uses that two-seamer to set up his other pitches. Two-seamer in, breaking ball away.
Hit hard down the line. And a reach with the backhand, but he comes up empty as that gets by him.
These guys are in perfect position to break through right here and to take the lead. There is, without question, nothing tougher than back-to-back singles. You don't know if they're going to bunt. You don't know. They have so many options at their disposal right now.
Jesus Aguilar is the batter now as he looks at a ball 1-0. That's by him for strike one. 2-1.
This is where I think you find out a lot about a pitcher's moxie. No one warming up in the pen. He's in trouble right now. He knows it. Can he right the ship and stay composed?
3-2 now.
Well, no doubt in my mind, this has been the at-bat of the night so far.
Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. The next 3-2. And that misses for ball 4, so the potential go-ahead run moves over to third now.
Now back, the designated hitter, Jason.
Now time is called, and this might be to buy a little time for that reliever to get loose. From the stretch. There's a shin-high slider laid off for a ball.
When you're hitting in a situation like this, you have to find a way to slow your heart rate down. The pitcher's the one with all the pressure. You're looking to keyhole something middle of the plate and drive some runs in.
Hits it high and deep out to center field. Hicks going back. On the warning track, he makes the catch. And that'll bring home the runner from third to make this a 2-1 ball game. Digging in, James McCann. It's been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
Count now a ball and a strike. Swing and a liner into right center. That's going to be a base hit. In to score the runner from third, and that moves the lead to 2 here in the 8th.
Now back, the second baseman.
Riding in once again, Williams Astudillo. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Sometimes guys get a little less aggressive pitching with a couple of runners on base, but not here. That was 2 good fastballs to take control of the bat and get the count to 0-2.
And another foul ball. Still only 1 out in the inning. And this is taken for a called third strike, so they go right at him with the base open, and it pays off. And now there are 2 gone in the inning. In now is Andrelton Simmons. Here's the first pitch to him. Ball 1.
There are a couple of points in every game that could decide winning or losing. This is one of those critical spots. Time to make some great pitches.
Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
3-1 the count now. And that's in there on the hands. 3-2 now.
He's got a chance to ring up back-to-back Ks here, and that would be huge in this situation.
And he takes ball 4. So now
batting, the right fielder,
Jordan Yamamoto answers the call to pitch here in a big spot. He inherits a bases-loaded jam, but needs just 1 out to get out of it. The fastball here is he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0.
Yamamoto.
Swing and a miss for strike 1.
This pitcher's bringing it with some high velo. You better get that front foot down early and get ready.
And a slider is way low, but a good job there to knock this one down. In there, 2-2. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. But it bends just foul into the second deck. Popped up. Ford is there now as he makes the catch, and they're able to. John Birdie remains in the game, batting 8th and manning left field. Hansel Robles takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Giancarlo Stanton is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Hey, that's back-to-back really good sliders. I wouldn't be surprised if he threw another one right here. Looks like he's got that slide ball in his back pocket right now.
Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2.
Hey, this is a real pesky hitter right here. As a pitcher, you really like to keep this guy off the bases. This is a guy that kind of sets the tables for big innings.
3-2, full count.
Fastball got him looking, as that had two-seam action on it, one gone.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Luke Voigt. He was retired via the ground ball last time up.
Too high, 1-0.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
2-0 now.
And now a pitch on the way.
Hey! 2-1.
Two and two.
He got a swing and a miss on that last pitch, but that's not the location he wants to live in against a hitter of this quality.
3 balls and 2 strikes to the Yankees DH.
And that's outside. He lost him, ball 4.
Next for New York, Gary Sanchez. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Starts him out with a fastball too low for ball 1.
Ball 1, no strike.
Popped him up. Aguilar over to his left. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Digging in. DJ LeMahieu, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. Inside. With the slider, and that'll back him up a bit. Swing and a liner. In there, a base hit.
What an unbelievable at-bat right there in the 9th inning. Game on the line to get yourself on base, to create an opportunity for your boy right here to be a hero.
Into the box now, Mike Ford. And this ball swung on and hit to center field, and this should do it. He brings it in, and the Angels have taken games 1 and 2 here at home as this one is over. Tonight's ball game comes to a close, 3-1 the final. The Angels came through late, taking the lead in the 8th to secure the victory. Jose Suarez gets the win in relief, his 2nd of the year. Hansel Robles hammers down the save.